morning. Welcome to online classes of Standard 5th subject Moral Science. So, we completed our 9th chapter, that is Belief. And I told that we'll complete 9 and 10. Then afterwards I will give both PDF together. Okay. So, now chapter 10 is Justice. So, let's start. King Vikram was known for being just and fair. So let me tell what is justice. Justice means to get nyay. We can say in Gujarati nyay. Means what the things is right that we can get. We have a right to get justice. Right? Some persons are doing the same thing. Suppose I am A person and one person is B. If I am doing anything, just I am not giving my book to teacher or anything, then teacher will punish me. But if B person is not giving, the teacher is not scolding to him, then this is not fair. All should be treated equally. No one is superior and no one is inferior, right? So here we learn about the justice. So let's start. King Vikram was known for being just and fair. He was good and fair. Once he was building a very grand palace for himself. So King Vikram once was building a palace, big palace was for himself. He wanted it to be the most beautiful palace in the country. So what he wanted that this palace which I am making, it must be most beautiful. He asked his officer to find a suitable place for the palace. Then he is a king and many other superior person are there. He will tell to them, please find the best place which is suitable for the palace, which will become very beautiful. They selected very beautiful place for the construction of the palace. They informed the king about the choice of the site and requested him to inspect place. So King Vikram told that officer to go see and select the place. Then the officer select the place. And the officer insisted that to the king that please come, we have find that place, it is very beautiful. You come here in the site and check this place is beautiful. That he told to come and check. It was the most beautiful. At first the site itself, he liked the place. On seeing, so king went now. Officer told to go, so king went. And king seen at first sight only, on first. If we are putting first sight means first, we are saying something and we like very much on first sight only, then it is very beautiful. So here what, at first sight itself he liked the place. So king liked the place very much. It was the most beautiful and suitable place for the palace. The king told it is only the place which is more beautiful and suitable for the palace. And he approved the site of the construction. He told, yes, this place is good. Approved means given permission that you do the construction work. From now only, this is very good place. The builders made plan for the construction. Only then they noticed a small hut very close to the construction site. Then what? First what is there? We have to see like the place, that this place is suitable for our home or palace or anything. First we will do that thing. Second, we will visit there around see what is the area and what is this. Then we will hire a construction and we will tell that please make a plan for this. We have to construct a building. So that's like only king call the construction and tell them to make the plan for the palace. Then to notice a small hut was there near the construction site. Means here the palace place is there. The near only small hut is there. They felt that the hut might mar the beauty of the palace. Now what they felt? Mar beauty means if big palace is there and near small hut is there, then it will be looking good, like that king is thinking. That hut is there, it will not look beautiful near the palace. It will destroy the beauty of the palace. They feel like that. The servant went to the king and told, Your Excellency, there is a problem with this site. Then he told, Your Excellency, there is one problem in this site. What is the problem? Asked the king. Then king was asking, what is the problem exactly? There is a hut near the site. It may mar the beauty of the palace. It may mar means it may destroy the beauty of the palace. Told the servant. The servant told like that. There is a hut near the site of the construction, and it will, if the palace is constructed, then what? Big beautiful palace, and there small hut will be there. It will not look good. Whose hut? The king asked. Whose hut is it? Is it? King asked. Whose hut is it? Like that he asked. The hut belongs to a farmer who asked him to move away, but he refused to inform the servants. Then king asked whose hut it is. Then the servants told that it is a hut of a farmer. We told them, please go from here, servant told. But the farmer refused, that we will not go from here. The king called the owner of the hut and explained to him the need of the removing the hut. Then king said and called, tell her servant to bring that person who is having the hut, who is the owner of the hut, to him. Right? Then what happened? The king came, the owner of the hut came, and the king started explaining what it is and why the need of removing the hut it is. I want to build a big palace at that site. Once I start to live in the palace, many other kings and great people will come to visit me. So what actually the problem is? That the king told, if I build that palace and if I started to living there, then other many people will come there and meet me at that place, and they will visit the site. The presence of your hut may look awkward. Means if big palace, beautiful palace is there and there's small hut, then other people, many great king will come at my palace, and your hut will look awkward, means dirty. See here in the picture, hut is there, right? Like this, hut is there near the construction site. So I request you to move your hut. I shall give you a big prize. Then what king told, that if you will remove your hut from this, I will give you a big prize. I will provide something big prize, like I will provide you home also big from this hut. Many things I will provide. But please remove this hut from this construction site near palace. Like that king had told. So what will happen? Yeah, either king will tell yes or he will stick to his decision. That we will see in our next lecture. Till now, you just read what is going on up to now. So think what the farmer will do. Is it stick to its decision or it will change by greeding? Suppose greed will be there, that I am getting big price for this, so shall I move on like that? So this problem answer we will get in our next lecture. Till now, thank you children.